Please don't buy this master word lock. It can be picked in 60 seconds, and I'm going to show you how. Normally when you tune into my channel, you'll hear me talk about alley picking. But today, I want to tell you a story about lock picking. Once upon a time, earlier this week, my grandson who stops here after school asked me a question.
Hey, Pa, can I get a lock for my locker for school?
So, since I save and organize everything, so I took him over to my stash of locks and asked him if he wanted one of these. Well, he said he didn't want one with a key. He wants a combination lock with letters. Well, I didn't have one. So off to Amazon I went. I found a lock at a decent price and it looked pretty good. I read some of the reviews and they were 4 or 5 stars. Ordered it, and 2 days later it arrives at my door. So we set the combination and I put it down. I didn't notice, but I think my other grandson came along, his little brother, picked up the lock, turned it, and shut it. Now we have a lock and it won't open. We didn't know what the combination was that he changed it to. We went on YouTube to see if there was a video on how to pick the lock. Couldn't find one for this model. So back to Amazon, ordered a new lock, a second lock. So then I had an idea. If I had a lock and I knew the combination, I wondered if there was a way that I could pick it. Pick this lock, the first one. Lo and behold, it only took me a couple of minutes to figure out a solution to pick this lock. At first I felt like the masked magician. I really didn't want to reveal a secret, but the more I thought about it, the more upset I became with Master Lock. Here's a company that's been in business since 1921. So you'd think by now they should be able to come up with a combination lock that wasn't so easy to crack. Now if I can break into this in 60 seconds, someone with bad intentions is out there who wants to steal your stuff. I'm going to show you how to pick it right now. So here's the secret. There's 2 lines, one on the top and one on the bottom. This is where you spell your word. First thing you do is you put pressure on this bar by pulling it this way. We're going to pull it, put pressure on it, and I'm going to put my thumbs here, and I want to keep constant pressure. Now what I do is I start at the bottom. I rotate this one until it gets to a point where it feels tight in both directions. Now I know I found the last letter, D. Keep the pressure on and rotate the second dial. It'll click every time. And now I'm feeling it tight. Jiggle it back in both directions and you'll feel it like it drops in and is a little bit difficult to turn in both directions. Just a little. Our second to the last is D. Take the third. Rotate it in either direction and you'll feel it start to get tight. If you're not sure, stop on each letter, go back and forth. Right now it feels like it's in a groove, right on the A. For the last letter, so I know that my second, third, and fourth letters are A, D, D. Simply start at the top, set it, pull. Set it, pull. Set it, bingo. The combination here is bad, which perfectly describes this lock. While I read some of the reviews on Amazon that were 4 or 5 stars for this lock, I didn't scroll down far enough and read the negative reviews. Turns out that about 26% of all the reviews for this lock were unfavorable. There was all kinds of complaints, from unable to open to unable to close. The combinations suddenly got changed and they didn't know what it was. So maybe I blamed my grandson prematurely. It might just be a piece of junk. So the lock is junk, it's easy to pick, and the reviews are horrible. I hope you stay away from the Master Lock word lock combination. Thanks for watching Alley Picked. I hope I saved you some hassle. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to Alley Picked.
Hey
Hey, how come I'm not in the movie?